Just flip this over, and I see what you mean. You're getting a little hiccup there, right? So let me just see what you have here. You want you like that? Okay. Let's do this. I already have a little angle to it. Did you want to match this or no?
I was trying to get it, but get it to come from like the square and kind of morph into the one that's getting weird.
Is this going to be a square though? Or are you going to fill up that eventually?
I'm gonna fill that eventually. Yeah.
Well, let's figure out, like, if you just kind of figure that out ahead of time, then you can match it.
Okay.
So let's do that one. So let's keep this like that. And then keep that there. Let's keep this. I'm just going to hide everything else for a second. Alright. Oops, I hit that too. So let me just solid extract surface. Extract that and then mirror that over to projectile. Mirror that over to there we go. Grab that piece. I'm gonna hit that real quick. I'm just gonna do a control copy, and I'll do a solid fillet edge. Just gonna type in 1 here real quick, see what that looks like. That's not gonna let me go all the way around. Something's kind of funky here.
Okay.
Must not be. Yeah, you can see that there's a split there. Is this a perfect circle right here?
Should be.
Okay, cool. So let's do this. Solid, extract surface. I'm going to extract that and that. I'm going to delete it. And I'm going to draw an arc here in the center real quick. From this point to this point. Go to a side view here. That's right, it's underneath this now.
Because that made it starts flat and there's not split.
Yeah, so put a little arc to it, kind of match what you have now or close to. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a surface revolve. Surface revolve, and we'll go from this midpoint. Let's draw my. Oh, it's not a perfect circle on the end now. Which is fine. Take this guy, split it down the middle, split that. Take this, I'm going to do a rail revolve. Surface, rail revolve, select rail, this guy here. Axis, I guess here. So this work here. There we go. So it did a revolve, but it stuck to the side here. So you get that type of effect. Okay, so we filled that in nicely with basically a quarter or a half a sphere top, you know. So now you can just do a surface extrude curve straight if this is straight here. Take that original curve there, mirror it. Join. Surface extrude curve straight. Bring that out to this edge. Boom. So now you have this and this. Join those together. You get a nice pillow top.
Yeah. Nice.
It blends, has that arc continues all the way around it. So now, take that. We gotta get rid of this other piece in here. I'm just gonna hide this for a second. Do a solid, extract surface. Because that's an old one. Boom. Take this. You can just do a surface sweep to rail. Sure. I'll add a curve here to here. Let me do surface. Actually, I'll just loft these. Loft this arc with this straight line. It creates a surface here, which aligns to that anyway. Take all that, join it together, unhide, grab this again, hide inverse. So now I can do a control copy and paste. So hide that for a sec. I'll do a solid. Before was 1, it looked kind of big. You want 1 or?
Just a little smaller.
There's 7.5. Okay. It's all up to you.
Yeah.
You can go back and redo this
For
anyway.
Sure. Yeah.
What? 0.9?
Yeah.
Okay. Or even a 1. I didn't know. Whatever.
Yeah.
This looks bigger. I was going off of what you started here.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to match that then. Because you don't want to kind of look like it's continuous.
Yeah.
So I'll have to put that.
Well, you just tell me.
Okay.
We're gonna whatever this is. We're gonna make this that size.
Okay.
So
I'm fine for you if that's 1, and then can also then be
connect. Okay. So let's do this. We've got that going there. I'm just gonna look at this. Get that going there. Okay. So you got this little bend on there. Let's do this. Curve from object. Curve from object, duplicate edge. Just gonna duplicate this edge real quick. Boom. That's all I want. So it gets wider though, doesn't it? Okay. That's still okay though. Let's just take this and delete that. Boom. I noticed you had kind of an arc here too. Did you want that?
No, I was trying to
doesn't.
get that to be flat. The arc was up from the actual headband, but yeah, that was a mistake.
So I'm just going to do a curve, extend curve by line. So I extend this out here like that, extend this down like that. Take that, and I'll split it with this. Take that, split it with that. Oh, they're not on the same plane. It's okay. Yep, see how that's a little bit off.
Okay.
It's alright. So we'll just take this guy. We'll do a move. Hold shift and then click tab. Lock it to the end there. Oop, still not. Huh. Oh, that whole piece has an angle to it.
Oh, does it really?
Yeah.
There we go.
Alright, so I'll just grab this piece and maybe I can straighten it up just by doing a rotate and lock onto the top there. Lock onto the bottom. I'm just going to hold shift and go straight up and down. Looks like that probably did it. And I'll just go ahead and move. Hit that, hit tab, lock it to the end. There we go. That should be good. And we'll know if it is good if it will be split by this. Yep. I'll split that with that. Okay. And this is a symmetrical piece there. Alright. That being said, there's a lot of ends here. Why is there so many ends? I'll just turn on the control.
Whoa. That should be an R.
Huh. So let's do this. Just gonna redraw it really quick, at least, just to make sure we get. Take this. I'm gonna move it. And hopefully the quad. There we go. Quad to there. I'm gonna go to side view here. Just tap it down into place. Get it close to where you had it, which is pretty close right there. You got a little bit of angle here. That's good. I'll lock this right now and draw a curve from here, the end here, to kind of that same angle like that. Just trying to match what you had going on. So I'm going to draw a curve there, draw a curve here, take this and this, take this and mirror it to the other side, lock it onto a quad. There we go. That and that. Trim away this, that. So we got this nice arc in the middle. I'm going to take this, I'm going to trim away that. Those should all be on the same plane. So here you got this arc here, that guy there. And then what do you think I'm going to do?
You're gonna do mirror it, or you're gonna extend the curve?
Do adjustable curve blend. I'll blend that to this. Go to side view here because I want to match your original artwork. So I'm going to go down and just curvature here. Pull this down like there. There we go. Got a nice little blend happening there. I can mirror this and this over to the other side off the quad. There. Join. So we got a nice clean. Turn the control points on a little bit. Yep. So now, just leave that for right now. Okay, so do a curve from object, duplicate edge, boom, 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 control. So we got those edges duplicated, hit join, so now we got a curve there. We have a curve here. And is this just straight? Is it? Okay. So it makes it easy. We're going to go like this and hide everything else. Now we're just dealing with these two parts. I'm going to unlock, get rid of that one piece. There we go. So we got that and that. Here's the magic. So we're going to add an interpolated curve here to here. I'm going to turn the points on. Take this point and drag it and put it right on that point. I'm going to go to my top view here. Now if I tap this straight out, I know that since this point is lined up with this point, this curve will blend in to that straight. Because you had a line right here, basically. And whatever way this line is going, so if this line had a little bit of an angle to it, let's say like that, I'd have to do a curve, extend curve. Ultimately, this point, we'll turn the points back on, would have to be out on this. Then you know that this will blend right into this new curve. But this point has to be in space, in line with however that curve would be extending. So, but since it's just straight, we don't even have to draw a line. We just know that this line's coming in this way, so this point, we put it on here, we just tapped it over. So now we got that nice blend. Same thing, so if I were to mirror this over right now to the other, you'd have a pinch point because this, or is it? No, it's not. This line or this point, because it's down here, you can see it's going to come to it's making the curve go that way. But if I move it, drop it right on here, I tap it straight out like this. So now that curve comes in, up, and then back flat. And so now when you mirror it, there won't be any, it'll just blend nice right there. So you can play with this and how quick. So here's a quicker blend here, or a quicker transition, and then maybe a little bit longer flat area up there. So let's just go with that for right now. And then I would take that and just mirror it to the other side, like so. So here's a nice look at your headband so far. And guess what? We're going to do the same with the top. So I'm going to grab interpolated points curve, go from that quad there to this quad here. And this is kind of what you were getting before. Because this came straight up, you'd have that part in the middle. So I'm going to grab that, grab this point, move it right to this point, so they're even. Now let's go to a side view. I'm going to tap it to the left. So it blends that in that way. Boom. I'm going to take this guy. Yeah. Move. Go from the point. Make sure my object snaps point is on. So go from that point to there. Side view. And I might, just to make sure everything is blending nicely, or that these lines somehow are somewhat similar, I'm going to turn those points on, and I can see where those points were on the flat one. So I can almost line these up so they transition about the same rate, I guess. Just eyeballing it. But, so now, turn points off by right-clicking on my points. Boom. This, that, and these three profiles. I'll just grab it all. Surface and curve network. Surface, curve network. Preview. Hit OK. I can take this, I can mirror it to the other side. That. Also have a nice blend there now. In both directions, so it'll blend nice this way and the other way. Yeah. Take those, let's join it together. I'm going to unhide. And I'm going to look at our new piece here. That one. Is that the new one? No. There it is. There's the one that. And this hide inverse. So then they blend nicely here. So at that point, I would make these solid. So you just work on these separately. So we have to, you can't just say solid cap planar holes right now because you have too many open sides. It won't determine. So anyway, I'm just going to draw a line from here to here. Not from there. This end to this end. I'll do a surface from planar curves. Select that curve and that curve, enter. It creates a nice surface there. I mirror that onto the other side. So now we have a cap on both sides. So now we just have one open end. So I'm going to take all this, join it, and then I can say solid cap planar hole. So now it probably created a cap on the bottom. So there's a nice solid piece of material, what have you. Now there's a little bit of a seam happening here. One thing you can do, go back a few steps. Because I don't like that seam. I'm going to show you how to get rid of that stuff, future reference. So instead of having a curve here to match up to, do a surface, extrude curve straight out. 100% straight. Instead of using this curve, I'm going to hide that so we can do surface from curve network. Select these curves as normal, but then you select these edges. Ooh, we'll do all three? No, shoot. Shoot. If this was all one surface, I don't know why it's not. Then you can select one edge here, and it'll build that surface with surface curve network. It'll try to match it to this edge as nice as possible. I'll have to go back and look at that. Play with that a little bit later. I'll let you keep working. Let me let's get rid of that. Go. Don't know why. Unless there's. Just want to make sure that's lined up. Yeah. Turn on these control points, make sure it's lined up. Yeah. Well, I could. So this is just G1. You could come back and I could do an edit, rebuild. Step 4, I'll bump it up to 6. So I just rebuilt that, and I'm going to rebuild these two, 6 each. Turn on the control points for those, for example. Right now, you can see that these are even. Oh, it's not. It's a little bit off now.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah. So what I'm going to do. I'm just going to delete this. Draw a line from here to here too. I'm going to turn these control points back on. I'm going to take this one, type in move it from the point to intersection. Make sure I have intersections. Holding shift locks the intersection. And I'm going to do the same thing with this one here. I'll move it from there to here. So I've got 2 points really flattening this thing out or blending it before it goes the other place. And I'll do the same thing here. I'm going to take this and blend it to there. Maybe this one. Tab. Oops. Tab. There we go. Go to the end. So I use tab so I can snap right to the end there. So it's going to give you a little bit more of a sweep, but it should blend nicely. So I'm just going to take that, take this, mirror it over. So we got the exact same thing on the other side. And that top piece should be, yep, so I'm going to draw a line going this way and a line going this way. Turn those control points on. It's not dead on, so there would be a pinch if we did something. It'd be so minor, but it'd be there. So I'm gonna make sure it's right on that line. I'll go ahead and do the same thing here. Make sure it's right on that line. Like that. Now you can still come in here and move these left and right.
Okay.
You just don't want to move them up and down at this point.
Okay. Yeah.
We'll leave it there for now. You can go back and change those later. Delete that, delete that. Surface curve network. Preview, okay. Smear that over. Join, analyze, surface, environment map, shade. There's something.
Is that? Okay.
Huh. Let me work on that. I think in the very center, that's going to be perfect.
Right.
And down here, it's going to be perfect. But then it gets out of whack where we don't have more control in there.
Okay.
That's where if this was a surface and it was matching to that entire edge, it would blend it perfect. I just got to figure out how to fix that for you. You won't notice this in the renderings. See how it blends out here, but you see it here. Anyway, let me work on that. Let me just, yeah, because you see it too much there. Anyway, oh, we're not done yet.
No?
Yeah, so we have to cap this off. Surface planar curve. Draw that right. Surface planar curves. You hear that? Join. Solid cap planar hole. So I have that. I'm on hide. Grab that new piece that we had created, which is over on the other side. That one. Hide inverse. Now that one, take this. Hide that, or just move that up for a sec.
That needs to be close to, doesn't it?
Yeah. Draw a line here to here. Surface planar curves. Yeah. So, boom. Take that, join it, solid cap planar hole, because there's just one hole left in there. So you can use that command. Now you don't want to come in here, solid fillet edge. You don't want to fillet this edge because that's going up to the other side. I'm just going to do 0.5 right now. Boom, boom. Oh. Just the way it was built at one time. And I'd even do this, this, and this, and this all at the same time, like that. If it doesn't work, it's because there we go. That may be a little too big, or whatever you know, it's up to you. But do those all at the same time, and then so when you come in here, whatever that may be, if you do the same size, fill at 0.5. Actually, you can just grab everything here except the center.
Just to add a layer of those authentic stuff, so we have like pieces in them, like is it with the leather bending over, or is that something you do a key shot? Or is it something you do on like maybe
I would do it in key shot. Because ultimately, if you were making this geometry at a company or corporation or whatever, you'd want it to be accurate for manufacturing, but then those natural bends of leather come in later. So I wouldn't replicate that in the Rhino file itself, but yeah, key shot. Yep. We'll figure out how to do that next week. But so there, you get this nice, it blends here. Because we use the same size fillets here and here, these will match up, correspond with each other. Alright, I'll save a copy of this on your disk, file incremental save. So it's called Headphone 001, it'll be on there, and then I'll upload this to YouTube if you need it. Alright, cool.